What we've done is we've taken a General Lee Charger, we've reinforced it, put a large cable on the bottom, which is hooked on to a hook that's on a tiller arm that will run down this ramp. When we, what's called tripping it, we've got nitrogen there, and we'll pressurize this system so that we have roughly about 9,000, 10,000 pounds of pressure on this cable.
500 and climbing.
And man, when Doug hits that trip, this car goes from here to the end of the ramp in about a second and a half. Boom.
Stand by! 3, 2, 1!
We've been working on this for about a month now, month and a half, testing various cars and getting it ready to go.
Every car is different. Suspension, weight, the way it flies, its aerodynamics. We've had cars nosedive, dip down, roll over. Pretty much anything goes.
The freeway launch, we wanted to land it in the traffic. So we had to have stunt guys up on the freeway, and we pretty much, through testing with the effects boys, we had a time that we knew from the time it launched till the time it landed on the freeway, and we just had to make sure that the cars on the freeway were in the right places at that time. We ended up landing a General Lee probably 10 feet behind the black Evo that had a camera on it. It's a great shot.
Yes!
Yeah,
yes!
good. Oh, nice.
Whoa!
There are certain stunts that really we can't even calculate an acceptable level of risk to put someone in and think that they're going to be okay. When you start launching cars in the several hundred feet range, that's a possibility of hurting someone, which is not something we want to do.
Some things you just can't handle. I mean, you know, our audience is always expecting more and more, so we push more and more, but there's definitely a finite limit that you can take a human body to until where we start breaking every time we do it.
Well, we got some articulating dummies where the arms and the head move and do all kinds of herky-jerky things, so when they're in the car they look like real action kind of figures. And then we got our soft dummies, which are like that guy standing over there, sitting over there in the chair.
They gave you very little resistance. It took direction exceedingly well. Every time I stuck them in the Charger, I never had to go look for them again because they stayed right there.
Good, I'm going to tie this around his neck and go around your ratchet strap here.
We only ended up doing this once, and we planned on doing it actually for all the jumps. Is we went through, and this was shot, you know, off the catapult with a dummy in the car, this is the original photography. Then what happened was we went on the green screen stage. We inverted the move so that the car could stay still and the camera traversed around it. And we'd actually planned on doing that on all the jumps, but what happened was the jumps were so impressive as just these sort of big wide shots that we just left them and we never really cut in.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh yeah, I mean, they do a job that I don't want to do. You know, they do a job that many of us wouldn't like to do. So, you know, they're necessary evil in our business, but, you know, fortunately we have to put up with them. Pretty soon they'll become SAG members and it'll be all over for us, so.
They're gutsy guys, you know, the dummies are gutsy guys. And, you know, look, we had some of the best, gutsiest stuntmen on the planet, but these dummies kept one-upping them, kept saying, oh no, we'll do it. And sure, you could question their intelligence, sure, but they made it through every one of them.